Welcome to the Preeminence Daily Podcast. I'm your host, Matthew J. Peters, founder of Ascend. Be sure to grab your ultimate guide to preeminence at preeminence.tv. Today we're talking about your questions are keeping you stuck. So tune in, listen up, and get ready to take a focused action on your message, mission, and presence to create accelerated results starting right now. Your questions are keeping you stuck. When you are in this silo of thinking that you just doing the actions on your own are going to grow, you are stuck because you don't know what else to ask. Here's an example. If I had the opportunity to meet someone who is the very top of the industry, let's say I were to have a conversation with J.J. Abrams, and he says, what's a question you have about making a film over $100 million? Where would you even start? The level of questions I have is keeping me where I'm at. What level of questions are you at, and how do you change the level of questions you can ask? One of the best ways to do this is to get around people who are 10 and 20 years beyond where you are right now. Sometimes that's a mentor, and sometimes that's a club. Sometimes you can just be in the proximity of other people who are doing. Other times, if you are being mentored, getting in a group and hearing the other questions that are out there. But the reason why you're at the level you're at is because of the level of the questions you ask. When your level of questions change, the answers can help you get to that next level. If the level of question I have is, how do I turn on my iPhone so I can take a video? What the answer is going to help me turn on my camera to get a video, to make a video. If I were to ask another question, even if it's still about the iPhone, it would be along the lines of, how do I capture someone who is on camera that is going to help me to connect deeply with the top 10% of my client base or my market, the top 10%, and how do I elicit a response with them so they want to reach out and give me a call? Two very different questions. How could I come up with the first question is, I have an iPhone? How would I come up with the second question is, I've been around the block? And sometimes we feel like that means it's a huge investment of our money or an investment of years. But the best way to do that is to get around people who have been there, who are doing that right now, to observe, and through your observation, be curious. Ask the questions. Be the squeaky wheel that gets the grease. Be the one who gets attention because of not only asking the questions, but taking the actions. And the follow-up questions that are asking more details because you truly want to grow. Anyone who has asked me in the past some deeper questions that I see that they're not just asking because they have nothing else to do, but they're going to do something with it, and then they follow up with it saying, hey, I did this thing, here's the result I got, what do I do next? Those are the types of people that I want to invest my time in. I see those people are serious. And so your questions are keeping you stuck right where you're at. If there's some grand thing that you want to do, you need to get yourself into the mindset of the questions that type of person would need to be asking to get the answers that will get the results that you're seeking. If you don't have the question, you can't get the answer. Your action step on the path to preeminence is to get around people who are asking higher level questions than you are right now. Take notes, get follow-up questions, ask, tell me more. Explain this, please. Get into the details of what it means and how they make those decisions. And when you know how they're making the decisions, how those questions are being formed, you're going to skyrocket your ability to comprehend the answer and ask even more intelligent questions that are going to get you to where you want to go much faster. I look forward to talking with you tomorrow. This daily podcast is all about you becoming the preeminent voice in your marketplace. So take the consistent and necessary action each and every day on what you've learned over the last few minutes. When, not if, when you're ready to take your business, your organization, your name, your brand, and your commitment to the level of preeminence, head on over to preeminence.tv where you can download your own copy of The Ultimate Guide to Preeminence, enroll in the Elevation program, and join us on one of our next live events. If you're not subscribed, simply visit iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play right now and click subscribe. Until tomorrow, make today and each and every day count towards creating preeminence in your space and a legacy that matters.